Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
All right, how's that better?
Nancy said, Nanny said no sound.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us, Nanny?
Is that better? It's probably an echo now, right?
That's what happens when I join the live. I'm deaf, laugh out loud. That's good. Yes, too bad. Yes, too bad sounds. Now echo. Yeah, there's an echo.
All right, has the echo, Scott, has the echo disappeared now?
Wow, echo.
Sharon says, wow, echo.
You echo.
Yes, but there's an echo. So
okay.
the echo's still there. Oh boy. All right, so hold on.
We have to resolve our technical issues. So if my sister Carolyn is listening, must be very familiar.
Give us a moment.
So this one wouldn't work for both of us.
Oh, Sharon says now it's perfect.
Now it's perfect?
So you got,
no
okay,
echo.
good. All right.
Ooh,
and you can hear us okay.
See, we got a delay.
Thumbs up for hear us okay. Perfect. Okay, good. All right, so we figured that out. You guys usually see me with my my microphone and my headphones on. So this is.
Someone said they were looking forward to meeting me in October.
So yeah, well, let's go through it really quick. That's Denise from Bone Tired Travelers.
You're gonna meet not just me, but all my sisters.
We're bringing the whole clan of sisters. I'm in trouble. Law Jones is here. Good evening, Law. It's good to see you. There's 3 of us in here, and chat still says 0. What does that say about us?
Oh my goodness. So, Molly, sweetheart, move out of the way.
So Molly almost knocked the whole bar over.
Come on. Stop.
Hi, Scott. Scotty Too Hottie is here. Hi, Scott. How are you? My mother's here. Good evening, Mom. Hope all is well with you guys. Brian and the twins coins are here. Hi, Brian. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. And of course, Denise from Bone Tired Travelers is here. Colleen is here. Let's see what else. Jen Cohen is here. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
I don't want to miss anybody. Jorge, of course, is here. We said hi to Jorge. We're going through. I'm going to try to get through this quickly. I think we're all caught up with everybody, and if I missed you, forgive me. Anybody get any rain today? Sharon, we've been rain-free today. It's been hot and humid. It's been in the 90s today, and sunny, very sunny. So I'm very happy to report that because it's been raining here for 40 plus days. We were getting ready to build an ark, so.
So Sophie wants to join the live.
Sophie wants to join in. So it is Hump Day. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's really good to have Colleen in here with me. We are a duo. The Astute Tourist is not just me, but it is my beautiful bride, Colleen. And so here we are. Scott says the real feel was 105 today. Yeah, it was hot. Were you in your booth today, Scott? Is there AC in that? I hope so, because it can be really hot there. Sharon says it's 83 degrees Fahrenheit here. Yeah, so it's been hot here, but I'm not complaining. As you know, I whine all about the cold all the time.
Say hi, Sophie.
So you were in your booth today, huh? Hopefully there's definitely AC for you, because that would suck if it wasn't.
She wants to be part of
I
it.
got Sophie is climbing on Colleen.
Yeah. She's not used to me being home on Wednesdays.
So it is Hump Day after all. It's Hump Day cocktail hour. I appreciate you guys coming in. Let's see. We gotta put some music in the background.
So when do we start talking about the drinks that we're gonna make?
Oh, we could talk about it now if you want. Hold on. Let's do this. Of course, I gotta turn everything on. That's wrong. So tonight's drink. Tonight's drink is, I got it off the internet today, and it's called, oh, well, I want to make sure I get it right. It's called,
Stop. The dogs are just loving Mama right now.
it's called the Fruit Tingle. Has anybody heard of that?
The Fruit Tingle.
Fruit Tingle. This is a vodka drink. It's made with vodka, blue curacao, lemonade, and a dash of raspberry liqueur. So, what do you think? Should we get into it and start making
Bone
some of
Tired
these?
Travel said hi, Sophie.
That is Denise.
Denise says hi.
Perfect. So, all right. So
All right,
we're gonna start making some drinks here.
Okay, get down now. Mama needs to help Daddy make drinks.
All right.
So,
So
how do you
we'll
do it?
start with the hurricane glasses. We'll bring those over.
And aren't they just awesome? Have you showed these before?
So these are our Carnival Cruise Line glasses. I actually scored these from a house. Every now and then we get houses
How do you
at
do
the
it?
fire
Ah,
department
There you go.
for training, and we end up cutting holes in the roof and breaking the walls and that to simulate venting and whatnot. And the owner was like, "Yeah, there's some stuff in there. If there's anything you want, help yourself." These were their real glass ones, and I don't think you can get them anymore. So.
And didn't we find some also? There's a local flea market we like to go to, and there's a vendor that always has a ton of glass, and we found some there as well.
That could be,
And we bought some there.
but
Like
because
we had, like, 3 or 4.
we go on Carnival, I thought it was kind of cool that we have some hurricane glasses. So
All right, what's next?
Scotty says, by the name, sounds like something I would not order if I drank.
Okay,
all
well,
right,
let's
so-
see. You might after you see the
All right,
ingredients.
so it says.
Stop.
All right, so we need an ounce of vodka, so that would be half of this. So we're using our Sloppy Joe's Key West. This is a 2-ounce glass.
And my favorite vodka,
Kettle One. Not a sponsor, but
It doesn't matter. They make great vodka.
if they want to be a sponsor, they can be.
All right, so
So you're gonna fill half for one and then put one in each glass. Or I can. Put that one in there.
I'm so excited.
Alright, so there's the vodka. The next is the blue curacao.
And how much is that?
We're gonna do 1 ounce of blue curacao.
And 1 ounce is half.
1 ounce is half. That's a 2 ounce shot glass. Alright, so there's that.
Oh, so far it's looking good. It's too bad we can't put the camera down on it.
Well, we can hold it up. That's good. That is good. That's about half. Alright, so far this is what we have. Some blue concoction. Now we're gonna put in the lemonade. Oh, yeah, the lemonade. So you're gonna do 1
Whole?
and a half. So
Okay.
1 whole and a half.
Oh, I hope there's enough room in the glass.
I think there will be. There should be. So this is the lemonade.
Now we like the Minute Maid. So
There you go. Yeah, you
There we
gotta.
go.
I always have trouble with
I gotta
that.
figure that out.
So then a half of one. I'm reading the recipe while she's bartending.
Oh, okay. So the other will just rest on top
Yeah, it says just a dash of it.
of the raspberry.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have to stir before we do the raspberry dash?
It says, yeah, lightly stir.
All right.
All right, so far this is what we have.
All right,
Vodka,
no, no,
lemonade,
no.
and blue curacao.
You know, just because.
What's going on? What does that mean, Jen? $43UZZZ. Jen is sleep texting.
Oh.
Not sure.
And then just a dash of the
Yeah,
raspberry
if
liquor.
you want to put a little in the bottom, I guess we can try that. Yep, that's probably good.
Okay.
Some in that. Good.
And it just goes to the bottom.
Yep, and it goes to the bottom. So that is.
Isn't that pretty?
This is a fruit tingle. Well, happy hump day, everybody. Cheers.
Mmm.
It almost tastes like a raspberry popsicle, doesn't it?
It does.
It's actually very good. Maybe she has a cat. That could be.
Oh, that's really good.
That, my friends, is the fruit tingle, and it's very good.
Here. The glasses are very sweaty.
It is Astute approved.
Yes, we like that very much.
That's a good one.
This will have to be added to the tiki drinks out in the tiki bar. We should do a live in the tiki bar.
Well, I've been talking about it for several weeks now.
Maybe we can do it like on a Saturday.
I was thinking a Friday or a Saturday night. That way we can have people over in the background or whatever, and
Ooh,
while
yeah, we can do
while
live.
we're doing it, we could do it live with some people there.
And we can do many drinks because we usually serve our friends whatever they want to drink, and the house drink, and we could do lots of different drinks.
Yeah,
That could be fun.
I think it would be very fun. So, Law, are you drinking? A virgin water, or do you have gin tonight? Is anybody
Denise said pretty. Yeah, it is a pretty drink.
is anybody joining us tonight, or are you having a virgin drink tonight? Because mocktails are recommended as well. For those of you who do not drink,
I suppose you could take like 7-Up and put some blue. I don't know what's blue. You could buy there's like blue punches that they sell for kids at the grocery store to have the same color.
or the little pouches with the blue, like the blue Kool-Aid in it or something. You know those
yeah.
sweetened ones already.
Yeah, that's true.
That
That would
would
be
work.
good. That would look like the same drink, and it tastes the same because because it does taste like Kool-Aid punch, or a popsicle. So it's sicky. It's a little sweet. I don't think I could drink many.
Law says, "Oh, fruit tingle. That's better than fruitingle."
Just Mountain Dew on antibiotics and pain meds. Oh, I'm sorry, Denise.
Denise has been having issues with a toothache.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hey, Warm Strong Adventures. It's Bill, right? Bill, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
I drank the chocolate milk from my cereal. I fell out too hot to cook. Oh, Heffernan's on.
Cruising Scenes here. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Mr. Heffernan.
Hey, Hefty, how you doing? Straight up cold water.
Try not to drink too much during the week. That's
Yeah.
probably smart, Sean.
I just have ice water, so darn hot, right?
Yeah, it is really hot.
It is warm here and around. You guys have been down south, have been getting hit with the heat way longer than we have. This is the first hot day we've had in probably at least 2 weeks anyway.
And I'm so disappointed because we both have to work. I just it feels like
Yeah.
anytime we're off, it rained.
So yesterday, obviously, was the holiday, and if some of you saw the our community page on YouTube, we went to Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts yesterday to the scene of the Battle of Lexington and Concord,
Yeah, it was
And-
it was really great.
or as some of you would say, Concord.
Which really cracked me up when they call it Concord.
Well, it's our Scott would know it's our Boston accent, so it's
Concord.
It's Concord.
It's Concord. Yeah.
But it was intermittently raining there
Yeah.
yesterday. So, but I think we had a good
fun.
time.
We did. We had a picnic after. We did some filming. The one place we decided to take a walk without umbrellas, that's when it poured on us.
I know, we had the umbrellas. I had my backpack with all my camera gear in it, and my umbrella was in it. So we went to this one place towards the end of the day, and I just brought my video camera with me, and I left the backpack in the car. We had just had a little picnic lunch, and there was this old tavern we wanted to go look at.
It was further walk than we expected.
Well, that's when it decided to rain.
And then
We
it rained
left
on us.
everything in the
Yeah.
car.
We were like, oh my, we're trying to hide under trees. and
Hiding my
looking
camera
back.
under my shirt. But
that was it. That was.
we were there specifically, well, there was a couple of reasons. For me, being 4th of July, and that being the real start of the Revolutionary War, it had a deep meaning for me. But we went there to collect some B-roll video for the next Revolutionary Minute, which we're going to be doing on Lexington and Concord. It was a good time. We kind of started backwards in the events of that day. It was April 19th, 1775 is when the battle happened, and you're all familiar with Paul Revere's ride and all of that, and that was all encompassed in that whole event that happened that day. Well, it started in Lexington, Mass, on the Lexington Green, and then it made its way to Concord, to the North Bridge. Well, we started backwards. We started in Concord at the North Bridge, and we worked our way back. So,
But it was really interesting. We met some really great people, and then when we were in Lexington, we went to a store. Right? It was a store.
so
That was attached to the original tavern that you could go through, right?
right. It was a tavern called Buckman's Tavern, and they do tours there now.
So
But they had a gift shop.
yeah, so we're talking with the ladies in the gift shop, as we like to talk to people, and we discovered this wonderful woman, Nancy Lynch. I'm not allowed to say people's names.
Sure, you can say her
Right,
name.
and she actually lives in the community that Jim works as a firefighter. We got to talking, and she gave us the most amazing history lesson. She was so enthused in the subject. She knew everything, and she just had me and Jim captivated for at least 45 minutes.
So it turns out, so she asked us where we were from, and I said New Hampshire, and she said, oh, I'm from New Hampshire. And then she mentioned the town that she lived in, which is the town that I work in. So I told her that I worked there, and she's like, oh, are you familiar with this brush fire? And it turns out her husband called in called in the fire department because a brush fire had started across the street from them. And I said, yes, I was there. And I said, your husband was the one with the garden hose. And she's like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of had this, relationship or this weird tie. So then she was like, do you guys want to come take the tour?
Yeah. But
And-
not only that, it was the enthusiasm and the thoroughness and all of the information that she told us about the whole battle. And it was just fascinating. And she gave us a book list of books we could buy to read about the history. It was fantastic. It was
Very,
the most information we learned in the entire day.
Yeah, I mean, it was unexpected, and it was, I had sent her an email today, and I said meeting her that day was unexpected, but it made the best part of the day for us.
It really did. It was great. I
if-
can't wait to go back. She's invited us to do a tour that she'll take us on, and we'll bring Nick because he loves history as well. I'm very excited to do that because it was just so interesting.
So on that day, that fateful day, John Hancock, which I'm sure you're familiar with, he signed the Declaration. He's the biggest signature on it. And Samuel Adams were holed up in the town because the British were looking for them. And they were staying at a place called I think it may have been a tavern or someone's home, but now they call it the Hancock Clark House. And she's invited us back to do the tour, a private tour with her. That's Molly.
Molly's decided she needs to give Mommy a kiss.
So it was a fascinating day,
Okay.
and and it was pretty cool.
Okay. Do you feel better?
Scott, part of the one behind your house? Oh, the haunted cemetery. Okay. Yeah, Boston is definitely rich with a lot of history. If you ever get a chance to come to New England, and Boston is definitely, and I've talked about it before, it's definitely a city you want to come to visit. Like many cities, especially on the East Coast or in the Northeast, there's a lot of history here. But as I often say, here in New England, it's the birthplace of our nation, and there's so much more here. And that's why I wanted to start this a Revolutionary Minute, was a quick way to try to get a little bit of education down. So we started this series of a Revolutionary Minute. So tomorrow night I'm going to start working on the Lexington and Concord one, and hopefully I'll have it done by the weekend. Even though they're about between a minute and 2 minutes long, it takes me a few hours to complete, as I'm sure that many content creators know it takes some time.
So one of the things that I enjoyed when we were at the North Bridge is the visitor center is an old mansion, and it has the most amazing gardens all around it, and I just loved the gardens. I don't know if Jim took any video of the gardens. Probably not.
I did not take video of the
I took a ton
gardens.
of pictures, so I think he should do a little montage of that, because that garden is spectacular. If I lived in that area, I'd go there all the time. It was just beautiful.
I did fly the drone though.
Over the gardens?
No.
So there you
So-
go. I'm talking gardens.
So she's talking gardens, and I'm thinking history. I flew the drone from the vantage point of where the militia and Minutemen were standing when the British were blocking the bridge. So,
The gardens are part of the history.
hey Billy from Bamanola, how are you? This is my beautiful bride. This is Colleen. This is Billy.
Hey, Billy.
And many of you, I think, in the chat, or some of you are going to be on the booze cruise, right? So we'll all get to meet in person, and I find that pretty cool.
So you'll get to meet me and my sister, who's my twin, who's not really my twin, but people think we're twins, and then my other two sisters. And we all kind of look alike, but one of us, my sister Carol and I, look the most alike. But anyway, and I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
The booze cruise.
Yeah, we have so much to do, meet new people, and I love that. It's gonna be great.
All right, so since we're talking history, let's do this.
Okay, sweet.
This Week in History.
This Week in History is brought to you by the Fruit Tingle. It's a delicious fruity summer drink. Yes, it's blue. It kind of tastes like a raspberry popsicle. A blue raspberry popsicle.
Or
It's
when you-
actually tasty.
When you get those crushed ice, we call those from the shaved ice.
Oh, yeah, like a shaved ice or a snow cone.
Like as if they took the raspberry and then the cherry and mixed them together. All right, seriously, that is enough.
All right, so
Stop. Stop.
yeah, Denise, she's got the ghosts and the ship.
Ooh.
Booze Cruise, 116 days. I can't wait.
Jimmy, you want them to laugh? Show them a pic of me. What pic is
Oh,
that?
I can try, Scott. I don't know if I can bring it up this quickly.
Is that? Which
So
picture
Scott
is
sent
that?
me some pictures. Scott
Stop.
was a Revolutionary War era reenactor, and he
Oh.
sent me a couple pictures
Oh,
of him.
that's really
And
cool.
let me see. I could probably pick it up on my phone.
I said you stop.
Um,
Right now, stop. The two of you.
But tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning, if I have enough time, I'll get it so we can show it here. So let's see.
Stop it. Stop. Sit. Sit down. You sit down too. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Let me see if I can find it. So
What
Colleen's
a
trying to
good
get the
girl.
dogs to sit.
They're just loving mommy. And I don't have the heart to make
All
them
right.
leave the room because they've been alone today. Poor baby. That's why she wants extra love.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see that.
Alright, get down. Oh my
Scott,
goodness.
now if I had to guess,
Get down.
you're the one in the blue uniform, in the Continental Army uniform. Is that right? I know it's kind of hard to see. And then, oh, there you are. There you go.
That's a great picture.
That's awesome. Yesterday we were talking about
Yes, they do love me.
the woolen uniforms.
You can tell they make me red though, the way they crawl all over me.
Oh,
She's
the dogs, yeah.
bone tired. They love you, Colleen. I love her. Yes, they do.
I was on a cannon crew. That's so
oh,
cool,
that is
Scott.
really cool.
That is awesome. If I had the time and I was a younger man, I would probably do something like that. I just don't have the time. I'm not telling Scott anything he doesn't know, but it's a big commitment to do that.
You have to pick how you spend your time.
All right, so this week in history, like I said, is brought to you by our Fruit Tingle, because we don't have any sponsors, so I have to make them up. But let's go back. Let's see how far we can go back.
It's sponsored by Sophie Molly.
In 1810, on July 5th, American showman P.T. Barnum, who, with James A. Bailey, made a circus a popular and gigantic spectacle in the United States. He was born. P.T. Barnum in 1810. In 1859, Captain N.C. Brooks discovered the Midway Islands in the Central Pacific Ocean and claimed the territory for the United States. It's ours now, these Midway Islands. We're taking them. They're ours. Just like that. In 1865, the United States Secret Service began operation under the Treasury Department to aid in the prevention of counterfeiting. Counterfeiting. There you go. 1946, the first bikini. Ooh la la. The first bikini, designed by French engineer Louis Rier, made its debut in Paris. The swimsuit was named for the Bikini Atoll,
Oh, that's so cool.
which just days earlier had been the site of the world's first peacetime atomic weapons test.
He said he did a war that President Reagan was at to watch.
Oh, wow.
That is really cool.
That's
That
awesome.
is really, really cool.
President Reagan?
That's awesome.
Wow. That's great. Did you get to meet him? Did you get to meet old Ronnie? In 1954, on this day, July 5th, American singer Elvis Presley recorded That's All Right, which became his first hit and helped give rise to rock and roll. That's all right with me, mama, that's all right with me. Okay, so
Yes, he did get to meet him, he said.
right on. That's awesome.
That is a really cool
I wish I could have met
experience.
him.
That's a cool experience.
One of my favorite presidents, Ronald Reagan. Definitely. Let's see. In 1971, the 26th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was certified, granting suffrage to citizens age 18 years and older. There you go. Now you can vote. In 1975, Arthur Ashe was defeated by Jimmy Connors. Arthur Ashe defeated Jimmy Connors in 4 sets of tennis at the 89th Wimbledon Championship.
Hi, Carolyn.
Well, hello, Carolyn.
Welcome to our live. We're drinking, what are these?
These are fruit tingles.
A fruit tingle.
And if you all say hi to Carolyn from Revive Furniture, she will be on the booze cruise with us. So.
Yep, that's the sister I work for. Actually, all of us work for her.
So, all right. So, hi, Carolyn, by the way. In 1989, the first episode of Seinfeld, then called The Seinfeld Chronicles, aired on NBC, and the sitcom later became a landmark of American popular culture. I love that show.
Yeah, that was a
It's one of
great
my
show.
favorites,
Yeah, it was a good show. It was funny. Clever.
It's a show about nothing.
So, Carolyn, you missed it. We had technical difficulties in the beginning, just like you and I.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
could
my
have,
Wednesday every Wednesday.
You could have related. We were
you
having
could have laughed at us.
mic issues. Well, normally I use the Yeti microphone and headphones and that, so just so I don't have to deal with echo and that. But because I have Colleen with me today, it would have been hard for her to hear and hard for you to hear her. So in 1996, in this day in history, Dolly, a female Finn Dorset sheep, was born near Edinburgh, becoming the first successfully cloned mammal. Her birth was not publicly revealed until the following year. In 2002, for all you baseball fans and New England people, American baseball player Ted Williams, who was the last player to hit 400 in Major League Baseball, he hit 406 in 1941. He died in Inverness, Florida. 2002. All right, so that is that. This has been This Week in History. This Week in History has been brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor.
Although they're not our sponsor.
They're not our sponsor, but...
Well, they are by virtue they're my employer, so they already pay me.
But check out Revive Furniture and Home Decor. They are online. They do have a website. They have a Facebook channel. Is it Shopify store?
We have a Shopify store, but it's our website. So if you go to Revive Furniture and Home Decor, spell out the and.com, that's our website. And our Facebook page. And if you want to, you can join our VIP group. We sell online and in our store,
So Colleen said, who is PSV Odyssey?
Yeah.
That is Paul S. Vines. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Oh.
And Paul is he is the gentleman that he has the booze news you can use. And remember we made the
Wheel of Fashion? No, it was
whiskey sour.
Yeah, that was good.
And we made
That
the
was
video
good.
for Paul's for his channel. And Paul every day he lists all of us folks that do live streams.
Oh,
And
Scott subscribed to Revived. Thank you.
awesome, there you go. Thank you, Scott. But good evening, Paul. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in, my friend. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We did. It was short. I had to work Monday, and then we had yesterday off. And then
I had
back.
work Saturday, then Sunday you poured all day, then Jim worked Monday, and I worked part of Monday. Yesterday was our day, so we went to Concord.
Thanks for the plug, guys. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But Carolyn, these drinks taste like raspberry popsicle. So get the blue, how do you say it, Curacao? Is that how you say
Curacao?
it? Curacao, and then a little bit of raspberry liqueur, and that combination is like a blue raspberry. So it's good though. But you can only have probably one. It's a bit sweet.
It's tasty, though.
It's good.
It is hump day. We don't indulge too heavy on a hump day.
No.
Tomorrow is the school day, of course, so.
School day.
I always say it's school
It's a
day.
school day, yeah. We
Even
gotta
though
work.
it's work.
My employer is very understanding if I come in and not feel 100%. Right? Oh, Sharon subscribed also to Revive. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. When we resume our lives, you'll have to choose Wednesday night with Jimmy or Wednesday night with Colleen and Carolyn.
Scott says I worked and came home and fell asleep to the Boston Pops. Oh, well, that's a good thing to fall asleep to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll have to make them with the sisters. Absolutely. We'll have to do it on your back deck. My sister just built her home
the
above her
drinks?
store. Yeah, we'll have to have a sister night and make these drinks. I have two sisters that just built new homes. I got one way up north. I haven't even seen it yet. She keeps complaining to me that I haven't gone up to see it.
Maybe on the booze cruise we can get the bartenders to make one, and all of us that want to have one in the booze cruise group, we'll make it like one day that'll be our drink of choice that day. I don't know, just saying. But I'm excited for the booze cruise. 116 days to go.
Look at everybody. They're so awesome.
Thank you, Billy, for posting the link for that. Honestly, I mean, all kidding and stuff aside, they really do a great job with the decor that they have. It's I don't know how to describe it. Colleen could probably do a better job than me, but it's really beautiful.
So my brother-in-law takes old, beautiful furniture that people don't like the color of anymore, like something that's maple, but it's like made with solid wood, like an Ethan Allen, and he revives it into a beautiful piece of more of a farmhouse style furniture. So that's the furniture we sell, and the rest is home decor that we sell to decorate your home, flowers and objects for your walls, and just all sorts of decor. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Next week we're going to be in Atlanta buying for spring 2024. So that makes it fun as well. And right now we're receiving all our fall and Christmas products that we bought in January. So we're pricing up and getting ready to, believe it or not, launch fall when we come back mid-July.
Did you see the light bulb go off
What light bulb?
above my head?
Why?
Because maybe I should come in and do a video and show it on the channel.
Oh, that'd be great. Actually, I convinced Carolyn and Richard we should have a section of the store that was more masculine. So then when guys come in with their wives and they have no interest in flowers and baskets or whatever, they can go and find an area where they can find things for their man cave, their pub, their office, their den, whatever man section of the house they're allowed to have.
Can we drink scotch and smoke cigars?
I don't think you can smoke cigars.
No.
You might be able to get away with drinking some scotch.
Okay.
If you bring it.
1 out of 2's not bad.
But yeah, I think a live would be fun at the store.
Scott says I might put another poem on my community page tonight. All depends. Really tired. Old age kicking in today.
Oh.
Yeah, man, and it's hot out there today. I mean, it does really take the the energy out. Kicks your butt. Denise is saying their tiki bar. Did I miss something?
I'm not sure. You can sneak in the scotch. Ah, yeah, you
Oh,
can sneak in the
yeah,
scotch.
yeah.
Actually, we used to do Wines Day and serve wine to our customers on a Wednesday. And we used to allow people to rent one of the rooms and they would bring in booze for their social events. So I think Jim drinking whiskey is perfectly within realms of what we let people do in the store.
Well, thanks, Billy. He says, Jimmy,
Aww.
you have a very sweet lady.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. Some would not think that.
Who?
Other people.
I'm not saying.
Eversource.
Okay, Eversource. Yeah, well, they're the power company here in New England, Eversource.
There are people who sit in my parking lot, and I have to go out and tell them to move their car.
Law says that he finds refinishing furniture very satisfying.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, outstanding. The work he does is phenomenal. It's amazing. I don't like to tell him though because his head will get big, but he does a fantastic job. Unbelievable. And he finds the best pieces. He doesn't just get crap and try to make it pretty. He takes beautiful quality. He had this piece that someone had custom made, a beautiful solid cherry hutch. And the paperwork was still with it. It was custom made, and I'm sure they spent a fortune on each just made it more beautiful, and now it's going to sit in someone else's home and be enjoyed. But solid wood.
Scott says next week he'll be married 27 years.
Ooh, congratulations!
Wow, awesome.
We're going to be married 36 years in August.
36 years.
Yep. 36
Been
years.
together a lot longer than that.
Yeah, but married successfully for 36 years, and neither of us have killed each other yet.
I think we've made it over the hump. What do you think?
Oh, thank you, Law. Colleen, your hair is even nicer than last time I saw you. I used to be red. I don't know if you guys remember. He used to always call me red, but I got tired of keeping up with the white hair, with the red. I just said, I'm going white. And he's like, I don't care. So
Yeah, me too.
I'm the color of his mustache.
I'm going
Mostly.
I'm going white too.
The back is still kind of dark. I can't see the back, but it's kind of still dark. But yeah, trying to stay my age. I'm tired of fighting it.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
hair and age and
Yeah.
all of that. So, I hope you all had a good 4th of July. We did. It was a crazy weekend. We've had a lot of rain. People have been trying to fit their fireworks in between all the raindrops. I am going to be working Friday night. They're doing, so I think in some of the morning streams I've talked about, they do 2 fireworks displays in the town that I work in. And they canceled the one for Sunday, and it's rescheduled for Friday. And the weather looks good for Friday night, so I'll be working, and we'll have one last big fireworks display. This one's gonna be, this one's gonna be shot from a barge on a big pond, and it's usually a lot of fun chasing all the people that have overindulged driving boats. It's fun chasing them out of the way.
So your mother just pointed out it was their 66th wedding anniversary this June.
66, Mom.
years.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And Scott said you two are still young. Well, I guess so. And
I feel young.
what's that?
Denise is
Denise
bone tired.
is telling me that she's also a redhead and she's still fighting it. You know, Carolyn's still fighting it too. She tried and then gave up and said no. I can't do it. So I just took a stripper and stripped all the color out of my hair, but then it looked terrible, so I had to go to a hairdresser and have them fix it. And hopefully now, as it grows in, it'll just be white and gray. And
I thought it looked fine, but
when I stripped it,
she's the one that looks at her hair in the mirror every day, and she has to be happy with it. So
I'm happy
whatever
with it.
you need to do.
Happy with it. I'm just glad I don't have to have the nuisance of keeping up on coloring it. Men don't understand that.
Your tat looks like a dream catcher from here.
Your tat? Oh, yeah, no.
See my tat?
Yeah. He needs to get it recolored.
It's a little faded, but it's a firefighter, and he's fighting the dragon.
It's such a really cool tattoo. And
He has a hose stream, and he's shooting the fire that's coming out of the dragon's mouth. It's old and faded. I've had it probably for 25
He
years
also
anyway.
painted it in one of the fire departments in Derry on the wall. It's a massive mural. Is it still there?
Yeah, so this was a painting that myself and another co-worker, we painted a giant mural of this on the wall at the firehouse. And then when I went to get a tattoo, I brought the tattoo artist the picture, and he drew it out and then made the tattoo for me. So there you go.
Hi, Dad. Your
Hi,
mom
Dad.
says-
How are you? I hope you're doing good. Carolyn says, I did try, but my hair looked unhealthy. Mine looks healthier when I color it, but I'm so tired of it.
I think you need to do what I did. Strip the color out. Get it get as much red out as you can, and then go to the hair or your hairdresser, our local personal hairdresser, and have her make it white, and then you'll be happy.
You know what I didn't do was
Who's this person?
That's Blaine Raleigh from Raleigh Creative.
She said, "Hey."
We have one of their coffee cups.
Oh, and Glitter World says, "Hey."
That's Shirley from Newfoundland.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Shirley. Glitter bombs to you.
Jim's always talking about you.
Well, she's one of my friends.
Is she the one we listened to with the cute accent?
She is.
Okay.
She has the cute accent. Colleen said that. I did not say that. All right, so I'm going to share the link for the collab. If anybody wants to come up, you're certainly welcome to come up. And if you do, click on the link, and then I'll see you down in the basement, and I'll have you guys come up. But you're welcome. And Shirley, glitter bombs to you, my friend. I hope you're having a good day up there in Newfoundland. And I actually saw her. You were in Dawn's stream earlier today, New Beginnings stream. Tomorrow we'll be back regularly at 6 a.m. EST for Cup of Joe Thursday Live.
I won't. I will still be in bed. I'll get up at 6:30 though.
Blaine, are you going on the booze cruise?
Jimmy has a great hairdresser as well. His hair is always on point.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. It's a little long and thinning now, but I'm working on it.
That's so cute.
You had a grand day indeed. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Good. I know the weather's been finally got better up there. Yeah, I'm wondering if Blaine's coming on the cruise with us, because all of my friends that I know from YouTube, I want to meet them all. And I've only had a chance to meet John and Nancy from J&N Travels, and of course the captain, Billy J.
We've met up with them a few times and had dinner and lunch with them, and what a nice couple. That's what I like about this community. Everybody's really nice.
Yeah,
So I look forward to meeting everybody. What don't we have like 3 days to see? 3 full days on the water. So we have plenty of time to meet people and talk. And
Let me look. I'm gonna go to Shipmate, and we'll look at the the schedule for the Glory. So, let's see. So day 1 is when we leave New Orleans. Day 2 is at sea. Day 3 is at sea. Wednesday, the 1st, we're going to be in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
So we're 2.5 days basically.
Basically, yeah, because...
so that first 2 days is great because we can spend a lot of time talking to people and meeting people and...
Okay, you won't be on this cruise, but your next one is in April. All right, cool. Well, you never know. Maybe we can go on the cruise in April. November 2nd is, we'll be in Grand Cayman, Georgetown, Grand Cayman. Then November 3rd, we'll be in Cozumel. And we're going to miss the Day of the Dead, right, Denise?
We are?
Yeah, the Day of the Dead Festival is November 1st and 2nd, and we'll be in Jamaica and Grand Cayman, which is that Honduras?
Grand Cayman? It's their own island.
It's Grand Cayman?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Friday, or the 3rd, will be in Cozumel, and then Saturday, we have a day at sea, and then that Sunday the 5th is when we dock back into Louisiana. So should be a lot of fun. I can't wait, although I'm trying not to rush it because we still have a whole summer ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't want to rush it. Plus we need to have time to prepare and plan.
So Blaine says the April cruise is on Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston.
Ooh.
That sounds like fun.
That sounds like fun, yeah.
And I know that Eddie Lugo, he's having a booze cruise next year. He's having a group booze cruise in October of 24.
Where does the Sunshine sail to? What are your locations you're going to be going to?
Denise says we're decorating our door for Day of the Dead instead of Halloween.
Here's a question I have.
That's a good idea.
Is there any Halloween events going on the actual cruise ship? Like, are they having any costume parties? The cruise itself?
I think so.
Because I need to know. Me and my sisters, we need to be able to plan. Maybe we'll all 8 of us can do like a theme. Wouldn't that be fun?
I said I was going to dress up as a firefighter.
Oh.
You said that was cheating.
No, that's so boring. That's what you do. I'll just wear my Revive shirt and be a decorator.
I dress up as one every day. So.
No, we got to do something really awesome. There's maybe we can all dress up, from a time period or something. Something fun.
Come here. Come on.
Okay, there'll be a costume contest. Ooh, that's even better. I'm very competitive.
This here is Sophie.
I would be very disappointed if I don't do well in the competition.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. We'll have to get my sister Kathy on it. She has to figure out what we're gonna all be,
You need to get down.
so we can be prepared. Maybe we can be mobsters.
Mobsters. Ooh.
You and the guys can wear hats with your suits, and we can wear like really cool, like 20s style dresses. I want to do that. I'm already on it. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't want to pack too much, so I
It's
want
a
to be able
dress, we
to
have
fit
to-
everything into my
It's a
into
suit.
my luggage. Well,
It's a
yeah.
suit, so you just.
We
wear-
were talking about that. So what do you like to do on cruises? Do you, for formal night, do you go casual? Because a lot of the cruise lines will let you dress casual now. I'm asking them.
That's just so wrong. You're supposed to dress up. That's why
We-
it's called
we-
formal night.
We like to dress up. I mean, we wear suits and.
Carolyn just pointed out I'm very competitive. I am.
But some people will dress like business casual for dinner. What is it that you like to do?
I know that when the sisters and I.
Hey! The
Well, they-
dogs are barking at my son. He just came home
So when-
carrying an air conditioner.
When my sisters and I went on our first cruise, well, my first cruise, but when we went as a group, we dressed up every night. Every night we went to the nines. We wanted to dress up. We loved that. It was fun.
Scott says he likes to wear a suit, and so do I. I may not wear a jacket. I know on the last cruise, I wore a vest and a tie with a nice shirt and my Panama hat.
Carolyn just pointed out how I won the costume party last year for the store. And it was voted by our customers, but I won.
Hey, Will, how are you? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Paul says they do dressy casual or a sports jacket, and that's good.
Yeah, not every night has to be super dressy, but I will wear a dress probably every night or something dressy every night because I just like to dress up. And now that I work where I wear jeans every day, I want to dress up that much more.
Jimmy the gangster and his malls,
Yes. Ooh. We'll have to come up with a whole story.
right?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We only went to the MDR for formal night. The rest of the time was we ate at the buffet.
So we like to do a sit-down dinner early, like the 6 o'clock, 6:15.
Yeah, we do the early dining. That way we can
unwind.
party and
And then if everybody did different things during the day, we can all sit down and talk about our day, and it's fun. It's nice.
the nice thing too that I find, and I'm not an avid cruiser. I've only been on 2, but what I found is that there's no pressure for anybody. You do your thing. If you want to go to the MDR every night, you go. If not, you buffet. If not, you go to, Pizza Pirate. And have pizza.
What I like about going with a group is some people may just want to sit on the deck and hang out in the sun. Other people might want to do an activity off the boat. It doesn't matter. You can just do whatever you want, but you have more people to do things with that you are interested in. So I could sit on a deck all day long and read a book. I don't need to do anything. I also do like to go, though, and do an adventure. So I'm up usually pretty flexible for whatever. But it's nice that I'm with Jim, but if Jim wants to do something I don't want to do, maybe I'll do something with a sister or a brother-in-law or something that we have a mutual interest in. And I think that's what's fun about going on the cruises with a bunch of people.
So Denise says that they dressed up, and it's Dwayne, right, is your husband? They dressed up for formal night. Blaine says 8-night Eastern Caribbean, St. Thomas, San Juan, Amber Cove. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that sounds nice. That's the one out of Charleston?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe we should do one out of Charleston.
Carolyn says that she likes to dress up.
She does. So we can order these beautiful dresses online from the 20s style. Even the shoes, the Mary Jane shoes.
Blaine, he likes to go casual with some dress pants and a golf shirt. Nothing fancy, he said. Well, that's nice. Certainly not judging here. I'm just asking. I do. I'll do the. I'll wear a golf shirt and that. Sometimes if we're just like after we go to the formal night dinner, or even if it's not the formal night, I won't wear a suit every night. But I'll wear a golf shirt, a nice pair of slacks or something.
We've never done any of the additional dining like the steakhouse. We always sit in the dining room with our group and eat whatever's available.
Paul says, "Woo woo, Miss Denise in a formal gown." Woo. Will says khaki shorts and a button-up shirt. Nice.
I think everybody should dress the way they're comfortable. I just love to dress up, and Jimmy loves to dress up.
Yeah, I like to dress up.
So for us, we'll, but it's nice that if you come back and you don't feel like it, you don't have to. But we usually do. We
Denise
like it.
says they do the anytime dining. And we usually do the early dinner,
We usually
right?
have it scheduled
At
for
MDR?
6:15. I think it's like 6 or 6:15, and then the evening we can just do whatever we want. I like to go to the piano bar. I love that bar where everybody sings along with the person playing the piano. It's so much fun.
Scott says I'm in a uniform so much is why I like to dress up in a suit.
Yeah.
You know, me too, because I'm like you. Every day. It's for the last 35 years. It's been the same thing. It's pretty boring.
Well, I always had to dress for work because I used to work, at a tax firm, and before that, Hanscom, and before that, always in an office. Always had to wear like a suit and nice clothes and dresses, and I like to dress up. So, went to work for the store, and I also like that I could wear. I'm wearing jeans. Well, I can wear jeans every day, but I have all these clothes that I don't wear anymore. I gave like 10 bags of clothes to charity because I don't wear them anymore. They were all my suits and dresses and skirts that I collected over my 35-year career. But anyway, so I'm excited to dress up.
Yeah, it's fun. Paul says that he likes the MDR most nights, and one night at the steakhouse. We haven't done the
We
steakhouse.
have never done the
Yeah.
steakhouse. Maybe next cruise.
I saw some people. I think it was Call Me V. They were doing the chef's table, which looked interesting.
Ooh, that looks interesting.
Because you're in the looks like you're in the kitchen, right? And they're serving you up some kind of delectable, fancy kind of dishes. It looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I don't remember. Does Carnival do dinner? People can have dinner with the captain. Do they do
I
stuff?
think is
I
that.
know they did that like on Royal Caribbean.
Do
But
they have the captain's table?
And I remember on Royal Caribbean they had people who were VIPs had a special sort of meet and greet with the captain and had drinks and hors d'oeuvres. And we were able to go that because two of my sisters were frequent cruisers. So we got to go to that event. It was kind of fun.
Blaine says we usually do specialty at least once a cruise, which is the steakhouse for the first night.
Nice.
We also like
Nope, no captain's table.
Cucina del Capitano.
Ooh.
If you do Cucina for lunch, it's free but charge for dinner.
Oh, so we should
Is
do
that
for
on?
lunch.
And that's on Carnival? Cucina del Capitano. Okay, I said that right. Denise says Dwayne's birthday is during the booze, thinking of going to the steakhouse. Oh, right
Ooh,
on.
that'll
That'd
be
be
nice.
cool.
So my birthday month is October. And my sister Carolyn's going to be 60 in December.
Colleen, shh.
And my brother-in-law David,
tell.
I don't know how old he is, but he's got to be maybe going to be 66, 67.
And
In October, he's an October person too.
my unbirthday is during the booze cruise.
No, it is not. It's
So make
my
sure
birthday week. Mine.
my unbirthday.
You don't get an unbirthday.
Well, I tried. Paul says definitely Cucina is the ship if the ship has it.
Scott said they're under an air quality alert until 12 a.m. on Friday. Is that from the smoke from
Yeah,
Canada?
from Canada, I guess.
Holy smokes.
Does
Literally.
anyone mistake her for your daughter on a cruise? Paul.
Me?
Yeah, I think he's talking about you.
Thank you. Probably not, no. I look really good because we have the light at an angle where it makes me look good.
She makes me look good. I put her on my arm, and nobody notices me. They're all looking at her.
Yes. All of my sisters and I look lovely. We're all lovely. Right?
Right.
Carolyn just keeps doing the laughing eyes, rolling her.
Law says Crown and Anchor Society hosts that cocktail party with the captain. Okay.
Oh.
Didn't Kenny do? I think Kenny did. Didn't he have dinner with the
that's
captain?
nice.
I never figured you for a wine man, Blaine.
So, it's funny, Jim doesn't drink a lot of wine, but he does like some wines. So he'll drink wine from time to time with me, but yeah.
I'm slowly becoming.
She makes me look good too. Thank you,
I'm
Carolyn.
slowly becoming a wine guy. Not a lot. It all depends. I never really liked red wine, but there's a few now that I've tried that I like. I certainly like bubbly.
He loves champagne. Loves it.
Champagne's very good. We may have to get a bottle or two on the cruise.
When we went on the last cruise, didn't we have a bottle in our room? Didn't we have one there when we got there?
You and I did.
Yeah. have to do that again, but invite everybody in to have it with us.
Okay, you heard her. You're all invited
Oh.
for champagne in our room.
Let me retract that. Invite the sisters and their husbands, because I don't know how much that costs to have that much champagne.
Now, is Denise still here? Isn't there a trick-or-treater thing or
right.
a not a pub crawl, a room crawl?
Ooh, a room crawl.
Now, someone said something about bringing little nips to give out. How do you get them on the ship?
Yeah, can you do?
Or do you buy them there? How does that work?
Yeah, it's a lot we don't know. We need answers.
We need answers, and we need them now.
You can bring a bottle of wine or champagne on, but you have to pay a fee to bring it on.
Uncorking fee,
An uncorking fee, right?
Captain also usually makes an appearance on Elegant Night.
Carolyn says, I like wine, but I prefer a well-made cocktail. And she's very specific about her lemon martini.
Cabin crawl, okay, Blaine, thank you.
A cabin crawl. And what is the cabin? What are we doing in the
So
cabin
it's
crawl?
for Halloween, I believe that it's like a trick or treat thing.
So we have candy. Can we bring bags of candy?
All right, so Denise says there's a room crawl. No, you can't take more than one bottle. So, what is it that you normally give out? Do you hand out candy or?
And can you bring bags
or
of
what?
candy?
Or what do you hand out?
Jody tells me it's
Dirty
growing up
underpants?
when I whine. Tells me to grow up when I whine.
Aha! All right, John.
That's funny.
John, how you feeling? How's your knee, buddy?
Considering we're going to be in New Orleans before we go on the cruise ship, we have the time to buy stuff. We don't have to fly it there, but we can buy it in New Orleans. So we can buy candy for the candy crawl if we're allowed to bring
Yes,
it.
you can take candy, Denise says.
So we can bring like big bags of candy and give that out. That's going to be so much fun.
We serve Bucky's Nuggets on our cabin crawl. Oh, how cool!
So if you're drunk enough, you might be crawling to your cabin, but not the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
No. Colleen's done a couple crawls here.
Oh, someone says they hand out pens with their channel name on them. Ooh.
I was thinking about getting something like keychains or now someone else they're also doing a shot glass exchange. And I wanted to do that.
Carolyn, we'll have to do something with Revived.
Which I think would be pretty cool. And then I'm gonna have to get with some of you outside of our live stream so I can talk. I know there's something they do like a in the casino. You do a slot pull or something, and I'm not sure how that works either. Do you all throw money in and then whoever gets the best pull, you win the money, or?
Who's cruising scene? Who's that person? This person right here.
Really likes wine.
But who are they?
I forget people's names sometimes. So.
Cruising scene. I also like wine, and my son has been making me a wine cellar in our basement to hold all the wine that I love. And Jim and I are actually going to be going to the Finger Lakes in a couple weeks to go to all the wineries that are on the Seneca Lake area because I love that wine.
So Denise says you split the winnings on the
pull down?
the pull, the slot pull. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we are going in a few weeks. We're going to
Watkins, is it Watkins?
Watkins Glen, New York, and we're gonna do a vineyard tour. Self-guided, of course.
Well, we're just going to go to every vineyard, just like I did when my sisters took me for my 50th birthday, and just taste the wines and buy all the cases of wine, the stuff we like.
Thank you, Paul. Sharon at Cruising Scene.
Thank you, Paul. So Sharon.
And I
like
know,
wine
Sharon, you've
too.
told me that before, and forgive me.
Do they have a wine bar on the cruise ship?
I don't think specifically
Not
they have a
specifically,
wine
no.
bar.
I wonder if I can find out what they serve for wine.
I'm sure you can find out.
Maybe we can bring our favorite and pay the corking fee.
Thank you, Sharon. And again, forgive me because I know we've talked about first names before. I'm old and forgetful. I have a notebook here. I write everything down when we're doing our.
So some
Our
ships
streams.
allow 2 bottles of wine, 2 adults in 1 cabin. Also, you can restock at each port. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, restock.
So if you bring 2 bottles, drink that, go in the port and bring back. So
Join the gift. Denise says she joined the gift exchange for the other group.
what?
Okay.
There's another group.
I think there's another group that are going.
Oh,
I
fun.
think I joined both the groups on Facebook. I don't know who's who, but
Not all ships charge the corking fee. I'm not so much worried about the corking fee anyway. We decided, I mean, if we're in New Orleans and we find Jimmy's favorite red wine, and maybe we would bring that, or a bottle of champagne, and just because we're going on the ship after being in New Orleans for a few days. But I would pack an 8 to bring from New Hampshire. Would be good when time it got here.
Paul says the other Miss Sharon, of course, Sharon Rowland. Sharon says, I don't think they have a wine bar, but we have been to some wine tastings on a cruise. They are fun. I know that Chet and Robin, they were talking about, they did a wine tasting on one of the cruises they went on.
So, what wine goes with beans and cornbread? I would say Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm. Look
Yeah,
at you pulling out
from
Boone's
the
Farm.
80s, or maybe some Uniti, because that's nice
And
nice.
Denise said it, Boone's Farm.
Well, that's funny. We said it at the same time.
Do they even make that anymore?
I don't know. I don't
Boone's
know.
Farm.
All
That's
right,
like
so
Bartles and James.
Is that
Or a
even?
Zima.
Oh, Zima. Yeah,
Zima.
Zima.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know that they make Boone's Farm anymore. I was just.
Muscatel, Scotty says.
Muscatel. Manischewitz? No.
Yeah, now we're really
Still your Nana's Manischewitz and have it with your cornbread and beans?
Manischewitz, I
Yeah.
guess.
Can you stop?
Italian.
Stop, honey. I love you. I do. I love you.
Yeah,
Come on.
Strawberry Hill. Hey Jimmy, I found a purple, white, and brown rock yesterday, and it's beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh, you'll have to send me a picture.
Yeah.
Email me a picture of it, Sharon.
Oh,
Let's
you like
see
a good Merlot? I like a good Merlot.
Colleen likes
I
Merlot.
like pretty much all wines. I don't like sicky sweet wine.
What was I drinking? Red Zinfandel, right?
Yeah. Yes, we like 1,000 Stories Red Zinfandel. That's a very good wine.
Moonshine goes with everything.
You know, it does.
It really does.
And we have a friend who has a distillery and makes the best moonshine
So
ever.
I have a coworker who, him and his wife, they're distillers of whiskey and bourbon, and he also makes moonshine. I've actually featured them on the channel, Steadfast Distillers.
Not a sponsor, but we love Steadfast.
Yeah, so
Makes
if you're interested, you can check out CJ.
Isn't
and
it called
his-
Troubles Moonshine?
So they make Troubles Moonshine and Steadfast bourbon and whiskey. So
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
very good. And he makes a lemonade one that we like to have with Sprite or something, lemon and lime
yeah.
soda.
7-Up.
So
It's really good with 7-Up.
So good.
Um,
Oh yeah, you like a Moscato? Bone Tired loves some Moscato. Yep, Moscato's good. I have a sister who
and
loves
that's sweet,
Moscato.
right? Moscato
That's
is
sweet.
sweet.
It's not super sickening sweet, but it is sweet.
Screw says, Law says, screw cap, no corking fee, right?
Exactly. You can't take a cork out of it, right? That's funny. Wonder if we can use that as a little loophole.
Sharon, yes, you have to figure out your phone. What do you have to see? Do you have an Android phone? I'm sure you can go on YouTube and figure that out.
You know, each type of wine is good with different things. So sometimes you might not like a sweet wine, but if you have it with the right food, you would enjoy it.
Blaine said I should have took some shots of moonshine when I had the Rona twice. It would have washed it away. Yeah, I bet.
That's true.
Yeah, some of that stuff.
Yeah.
That
Can kill anything.
bathtub gin, that'll
Kill
make you go blind.
Anything in your body, it'll kill it.
Denise says I love sweet wine, not a fan of dry wines. I'm with you.
I was just telling her though that the drier wines are usually much better when you have them with food. So a drier white's really good if you have a fish dish. The dry reds are really good with spaghetti, like a pasta dish with sauce or a good steak.
See, the best thing about a screw top wine is if If you don't finish the bottle, you just screw the cap back on.
They make stoppers, honey. They make stoppers. You're funny. Sharon says she has an Android phone.
So if you go on YouTube and look up your model Android phone and how to do videos with it, you'll be able to see. I'm sure there's so many videos out there on YouTube that are how-to stuff. So I use Adobe Premiere Pro as my editing software, and it's not intuitive. It's more of a professional editing program, and I am not a professional by any means. And I use YouTube a lot to figure out how to do things.
Carolyn uses an app to make videos for the store. I don't know what it's called. So if you're still watching, Carolyn, can you let us know what you use to make your videos?
Yeah, let us know.
She does great, cute little videos. They're awesome.
So we are at 7:13 p.m. We're well past our hour.
That's because I'm here and I like to talk.
Well, that's okay. You're better to look at. So I think we're going to get out of here. But I appreciate you guys, as always.
It's been so much fun.
So Colleen, she's going to have to be here every hump day from now on.
Well, I am for the summer. And maybe Carolyn and I will pick a different time to do our lives. We don't know yet.
You never know. So take a bottle of wine to the MDR. They will charge a corkage fee. So pour a glass and carry it with you.
Colleen the vintner, she knows her wine. I know what I know. I can't say I know everything.
Colleen has a wine cellar here, so don't let her fool you.
It's not complete yet. Nick has to finish it.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna have some dinner. We haven't eaten yet. I know I say this every live stream, but I really appreciate you guys. The community that we have in YouTube and this family that we have is just second to none. You guys are great. And as Sharon's reminded me, she reminds me, it's 7:14 here
Yes.
in South Georgia.
Thank you for letting
Yeah,
us know.
it's 7:14 here as well.
Is there a time limit?
No,
Are
there's
you
no-
only allowed an hour?
No, but you know, who wants to stare at us for 2
I
hours?
could talk all night long.
So, so we'll be up tomorrow morning, or I will be
Oh.
at 6 a.m.
This is what she uses, CapCut app.
CapCut app makes great videos. Okay.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you. So we'll be back up, or I will be back up tomorrow morning. It will be Thursday. Cup of Joe Live with Jimmy, your astute tourist, at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you know what? Don't forget to like the video.
Like and subscribe.
See, Denise, I don't know what happened to Denise.
Oh, she's supposed to keep us in
She
line?
started typing gibberish and then disappeared. I hope she's okay.
Does Denise usually keep us in line? So we
She's
stick
yeah,
to the
she,
plan?
Yep, she usually keeps me in line. But don't forget to like, share us out, and for you those that are coming in during the replay and you haven't subscribed to the channel, we would appreciate it. And if you want to become a member of the channel, you can do that. Give us a super like, a super sticker, a super thank you, a super duper, a super roast beef sandwich, whatever you want to do for us. What did I say? I said Denise, didn't I?
Yeah.
See, it's this. I meant Jen.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. Like I said, I hope
She
she's
did
okay.
a bunch of Z's.
Hopefully we'll see her in the morning. Yes, great sharing a cocktail as always with you folks. We love and appreciate you guys. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. When I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, just believe me. Colleen knows exactly what I'm talking about. She's the one that pretty much taught me PMA. And I use it every day.
You meant Jen.
Right.
Yep, okay.
Yep, I meant Jen, not Denise. But anyway, I hope Jen's okay. Try to make a difference in someone's day every day.
Yep, hashtag PMA.
Say smile at somebody, say a kind word, shake a hand, give them a hug if they're willing. Like I always say, don't say, hey, this crazy guy on YouTube said I could hug you. That may not work out very well, but
And forgive
certainly,
anybody who's cranky to you, because you don't know what's going on in their world.
I always say that, right?
Yep.
Everyone has a story. And
That
sometimes
tingle
the
must be
stories aren't.
powerful. It's good.
It's good.
It's
2 kinds of alcohol in it. So,
A lot of fun.
and I haven't had anything to eat yet. So,
Yeah.
thank a first responder, the men and ladies of the fire service, the police department, our healthcare workers, hospital folks, medical staff. They're all out there 24/7 trying to keep us healthy and safe. And that goes for you too, Denise. Thank you, my friend, for what you do. Appreciate all that you do. Same goes for, that's the dogs.
Yeah. The dogs are sharing their PMA.
And don't forget our the men and women of the armed services, our veterans. They're on the wall, that proverbial wall, every day, keeping us safe. So thank a veteran today for doing what they're doing. They don't ask for anything, and they do it selflessly. So, and you know, Independence Day was just here. It's come and gone, but every day is Independence Day for me. And I always talk about that right there, the red, white, and blue.
Stop.
I salute that flag. I respect it every day. That flag means more than the cloth it's printed on. That's our freedoms, our liberties. And there's a big story that goes and stands behind that flag. And if you stick around my channel, you're going to learn all about it. So that's going to do it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I think for Colleen and myself, we want to wish everybody peace and a big, big, big love from deep down in our heart. My name is Jimmy.
And I'm Colleen.
We'll see you later.